Hello students, today we will be discussing about the simple mathematical rules which are used for the monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross and the trihybrid cross. By using these simple mathematical rules, we can easily know that what type of the phenotypes, what type of the genotypes, what type of the that is the gametes will be produced in the F2 generation, and also we can know the number of the individuals produced in the F2 generation. By simple methods, what we do, we draw the complete checkerboard up to the F2 generation and we draw the boxes, and then we know the phenotypic ratio, genotypic ratio and all. That is a little bit tedious job. To make the things easier and to answer the question at the glance, we are today discussing about the mathematical rules for the monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross and the trihybrid cross. Okay, I have made a table here. You can see I have written the type of the cross. Here I have written type of phenotype produced in F2 generation. Here I have written type of genotype produced in F2 generation, number of individuals produced in F2 generation, and the type of the gametes produced in the F2 generation. Say for first of all, I will be talking about a monohybrid cross. You know very well that in a monohybrid cross we take one character, or we can say we take one pair of contrasting character, say for capital T, small t and small t. So what we get in F1 generation? In F1 generation we get capital T, small t. Okay, now by viewing this we can know the type of the phenotype produced in F2 generation, the type of genotype produced, the number of individual produced in F2 generation, and type of gametes formed in F2 generation without making any checkerboard and all. So what we have to do is that the simple mathematical expression is that you have to use here 2 to the power of n, here you have to use 3 to the power of n, here you have to use 4 to the power of n, and you have to use here 2 to the power of n. Now what we have to do is that as we know very well that we are discussing about the monohybrid cross. So in monohybrid cross we use how many characters? One character. And what is the number of the heterozygote produced in the F1 generation? So the number of the heterozygotes produced in the F1 generation is 1. So what we will be putting in a monohybrid cross, we will be putting 2 to the power of 1. Here we will be writing 3 to the power of 1. Here we will be writing 4 to the power of 1, as we are discussing about the monohybrid cross. And in the monohybrid cross, the number of heterozygotes are 1 in number. And here we will be writing 2 to the power of 1. Now have a look here, that is 2 to the power of 1 is 2. Means I want to say that how many phenotypes are produced? How many phenotypes are produced? 2 phenotypes are produced. Now in the previous videos you have seen the monohybrid cross. In monohybrid cross, what happens? When we calculate the phenotypic ratio, what ratio comes out to be in the monohybrid cross? 3:1. We know very well that 3 were tall and 1 was dwarf. Means we are not knowing the number here. We are trying to know the type of the phenotypes produced in F2 generation. So how many phenotypes were produced, right? So one was the tall and another was known as what? The dwarf. So you have seen that in 3:1 ratio we have got 3 tall and 1 dwarf. So tall is 1 phenotype and dwarf is 1 phenotype. So 2 phenotypes are produced. So without making the checkerboard, we can know that in a monohybrid cross, the type of the phenotypes produced in the F2 generation will be 2 in number. One will be tall type phenotype, and another is dwarf type of the phenotype. Now see here, now 3 to the power of 1 is equal to what? 3. Means what I want to say that in the monohybrid cross, the type of the genotypes produced in F2 generation are of what? 3 types of genotypes. How we know? We know that when we were discussing about the monohybrid cross, we have calculated the genotypic ratio in F2 generation of a monohybrid cross. So what we have calculated, 1:2:1. This was the genotypic ratio. So how many types of genotypes are produced? Here 3 types of genotypes are produced. This is one genotype, this is another genotype, this is another genotype. Now what is this? This is pure tall. This is pure tall. We have already discussed in details there in the monohybrid cross video. Now these are what? Hybrid tall. These are what? Hybrid tall. And these are what? pure dwarf. So you can see here that how many type of genotypes are produced, how many types of genotypes are produced. So this is one type, pure tall. The another is what, hybrid tall type of the genotype. And what is this? That is the pure dwarf type of the genotype. So 3 to the power of 1, 3 means you can see that 3 type of the genotypes are produced. I have not made the checkerboard to make the things easy. We have just used the mathematical expression. Now see here, 4 to the power of 1. So it comes out to be 4. You know very well that in the monohybrid cross, the checkerboard is made up of what? 4 boxes, and 4 individuals are produced. You know very well. Say for when capital T, small t and capital T, small t were crossed. So you know capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, small t, small t. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Checkerboard was made up of what? 4 individuals. So we can say that here 4 individuals are produced. And how many type of gametes will be produced? So 2 to the power of n, where n is what? Number of heterozygote. What is n? N is number of heterozygotes, right? You can see here that capital T, small t. This is the genotype of the F1 generation. Now you can see here 2 to the power of 1 means what? 2. So only 2 type of the gametes will be produced by this one, capital T and small t. So this is one gamete, this is another gamete. How many gametes are produced? 2 gametes are produced. So by using the mathematical rules, we have seen that in a monohybrid cross, 2 phenotypes are produced in F2 generation. One is tall, another is dwarf. In F2 generation, 3 types of genotypes are produced. One is pure tall, another is hybrid tall, another is pure dwarf. Number of individuals produced in F2 generation in a monohybrid cross, 4, because the checkerboard is made up of 4. Okay, it's a simple process. And type of gametes, only 2 type of the gametes are produced. By this genotype you can see only 2 type of the gametes can be produced. One is known as capital T, another is known as what? Small t. So this was the mathematical expression for calculating the different type of phenotype, genotype, individuals and type of gametes. Now see here another one, that is, we know very well that dihybrid cross, right? We have calculated the phenotypic ratio, we have calculated the genotypic ratio of a dihybrid cross in details in my previous videos. Now today I am using here the mathematical expression, mathematical rule for the dihybrid cross. You know very well, in a dihybrid cross I take how many characters? I take 2 characters, capital R, capital R, capital Y, small r, small r, small y, small y. Means I have taken 2 pairs of contrasting characters. When I cross together, then in F1 generation I get 2 type of heterozygote, capital R, capital Y, small y. This is F1 generation. Okay, now what you have to do is that to simply calculate all these things, what you have to do, you have to use 2 to the power of n, you have to use 3 to the power of n, here you have to use 4 to the power of n, and here you have to use 2 to the power of n. Now you know very well that n is the number of heterozygote. N is number of heterozygote. So how many heterozygotes are produced in a dihybrid cross? Di means 2. So here 2 type of the heterozygotes are produced. One is capital R, small r, another is capital Y, small y. So 2 type of the heterozygotes are produced, and we are talking about the dihybrid cross. So we will be putting the power 2 to the power of 2, here 3 to the power of 2, here 4 to the power of 2, here 2 to the power of 2. Why? Because we are talking about dihybrid cross, and in dihybrid cross the number of the heterozygotes are 2 in number. Okay, now have a look here. 2 into 2, we know very well that what is this? 2 into 2. So 2 2 means what? 4. It means what type, how many type of phenotypes will be produced? Here 4 types of the phenotypes will be produced. Now without making the checkerboard, I have calculated that in a dihybrid cross how many phenotypes will be produced? 4. How? We have already discussed in the previous videos that phenotypic ratio comes out to be 9:3:3:1. You have seen that 9 were what? Round. 9 were round yellow. What about the 3? These 3, they were round what? Green. What about these 3 were wrinkled yellow. And what about these? These were wrinkled green. Now don't calculate the number. You see that how many types of phenotypes are produced? 4 types. Wrinkled yellow type of phenotype, round green phenotype, wrinkled yellow phenotype and wrinkled green phenotype. So how many types of the phenotypes are produced? 4 types here. Now coming to that, how many types of the genotypes are produced? How many types of genotypes are produced in the F2 generation. So see here, 3 to the power of 2, so 3 into 3, you can get 3 3 ja 9. Now how we get 9, how we get 9 genotypes? So see here, we have already calculated the ratio like this type. Okay, 12 24 12 12 1. Okay, so 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1. What is this? This is genotypic ratio. This is genotypic ratio. Now by viewing this genotypic ratio, right, you can see that there are 9 types of the genotypes produced in F2 generation. How I came to know that 9 types of the genotypes are produced? So I put it the power 3 to the power of 2. 3 into 3, 9. How I know that 9 genotypes are produced? Let's us see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. 1 2. Again I am saying, this is what ratio? 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1. So how many types of genotypes are produced? So count it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So 9 types of genotypes are produced. So without taking out the genotypic ratio, I have directly used the mathematical expression and I came to know that 9 types of the genotypes are produced. You can check it. 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So 9 genotypes are produced. Okay, now we have to calculate the number of the individuals produced in F2 generation. We know 4 to the power of 2, so 4 into 4, 4 4 ja 16. We already know that a checkerboard in a monohybrid cross is made up of 4 boxes. In a dihybrid cross, the checkerboard is made up of what? 16, and in trihybrid cross it is made up of 64. So how many individuals will be produced? 16 individuals will be produced. Now calculating the number of the gametes in F2 generation, we know very well what is N. N is what? Number of heterozygote, number of heterozygote. So we know that here how many type of heterozygotes are there? 3. See the genotype, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. So this is the genotype, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. So 2 genotypes are there. So I have kept the power 2. So 2 into 2 is equal to what? 4. 4 gametes will be produced. We know very well how. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r in capital Y, okay, and small r in small y. These are the 4 types of the gametes produced. So this was the mathematical expression used, right, for the dihybrid cross. Exactly this type of the mathematical expression can be used for the trihybrid cross to know that how many types of the phenotypes, how many types of the genotypes, how many types of the individuals, and how many types of the gametes are produced in the F2 generation. See here, it's little bit typical, but you can do it. Here you can see that trihybrid cross. For details you can see my videos, detailed videos for the monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross and the trihybrid cross. Today's video I have made only to make the things easier, and you can at a glance you can just solve the question. Okay, so in trihybrid cross I take 3 pairs of contrasting characters or 3 characters. Say for I have taken capital T, capital R, capital R, capital Y crossed with small t, small r, small y, small y, right? When we cross them, so we get the F1 generation, capital T, capital R, capital Y, small y. Okay, now see that how many types of phenotypes are produced in F2 generation. So here again we will be using the mathematical expression 2 to the power of n, 3 to the power of n, 4 to the power of n, and 2 to the power of n. Now see that we are talking about the trihybrid cross. Tri means 3. So you can see in a trihybrid cross 3 types of heterozygotes are produced. 3 types of heterozygotes are produced in a trihybrid cross. So I will be putting the power 2 to the power of 3. Here I will be putting 3 to the power of 3. Okay, here I will be putting the power that is 4 to the power of 3, and here I will be putting the power 2 to the power of 3. Okay, now have a look here that how to know the type of phenotypes produced in F2 generation without making the checkerboard. Now see here, 2 to the power of 3. So 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to ja 4, 4 to ja 8. Means I want to say the phenotypes which are produced, in F2 generation are of 8 types. How I came to know? So when you will be calculating the phenotypic ratio of a trihybrid cross in F2 generation, what ratio you get? you get this type of ratio, 27 is to 9 is to 9 is to 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. This is what the trihybrid phenotypic ratio. Now I have directly calculated the type of the phenotypes produced in F2 generation, and the number is 8. How I came to know? Now count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 means there are 8 types of the phenotypes produced. There are 8 types of the phenotype produced. 27 is to 9 is to 9 is to 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. You don't have to count the number. You have to see the type of the phenotype. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So these 8 types of the phenotypes are produced. Now have a look at how many types of the genotypes are produced in F2 generation. So we must know about this thing, that 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3 ja 9, 9 3 ja 27. Okay, it means 27 types of the genotypes will be produced in the F2 generation. Now first of all, you must know how 27 types are produced. So you must know about, first you must know about that what is the genotypic ratio of a trihybrid cross. So you must know this is the genotypic ratio, right? You have to write like this type, then you have to write like this type. For details you can watch my videos in for the trihybrid cross, and see here I have written, okay, 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 4 is to 2 is to 4 is to 8 is to 4 is to 2 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 2 is to 4 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1 is to 2 is to 1. Now this is what, this is the genotypic ratio. This is the genotypic ratio. This is the genotypic ratio of a trihybrid cross, right? To learn this thing I have already given the hints in the detailed video of trihybrid cross, but here you can see here that I have written like this type. How to learn it? 12 24 12 12 1. Here also you write 12 24 12 12 1, and here you write in the center 24 24 84 20, that is 242. Okay, so now how many type of genotypes produced in F2 generation? 27. Just count it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 and 27. You can see here I have checked it that 27 types of the genotypes are produced. Okay, here we have not calculated the genotypic ratio by using the traditional methods. Here directly we have used the mathematical expression, and we came to the conclusion that 27 types of the genotypes are produced. Okay, now see here that how many types of individuals are produced in the F2 generation. So 4 to the power of 3, so 4 into 4 into 4, 4 4 ja 16, 16 4 ja 64. You know very well that in a trihybrid cross 64 individuals are produced. The boxes checkerboard is made up of 64 boxes. In monohybrid cross it was made up of 4 boxes. In dihybrid cross it was made up of 16 boxes, and here 64 boxes are formed here. So number of individuals produced in F2 generation is 64. Now what will be the type of the gametes produced? So 2 to the power of 3. Why? Because n is heterozygote, number of heterozygote. Here there are 3 heterozygote produced. You can see capital T, small t, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. 1, 2 and 3. So 3 heterozygotes are produced. N is number of heterozygote. I have kept 2 to the power of 3. So 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. How many types of the gametes will be produced? 8 types. How I came to know? Simple. I have already discussed in my detailed videos also. Let's see here also. Capital T, small t. Now write like this type. Capital R, small r. Then capital R, small r. Then capital Y, small y. Then capital Y, small y. Then here also capital Y, small y. Here also capital Y, small y. See here then capital T R Y, capital T R, small y. Then capital T, small r, capital Y. Then capital T, small r, small y. Got it? This and this and this. Then cross this with this and then this. This with this and then this. Okay, now cross this one. Small t, capital R, capital Y, small t, capital R and small y, small t, small r and capital Y, small t, small r and small y. This was the traditional method. Okay, and I have calculated 8 gametes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I have directly calculated the type of the gametes produced in F2 generation, that is 8. Okay, so student, this was the mathematical rule, simple mathematical rule for knowing the information about the monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross and trihybrid cross. By using this method we can easily know the type of the phenotypes, type of the genotypes, type of the gametes produced in F2 generation, and also we can know the number of the individual produced in F2 generation. Okay, keep watching my videos. I am regularly making videos for you people. Share my video, like my video. If you are having any problem regarding any topic of the biology, you can comment me in the comment section. As soon as possible I will be giving the answers to your questions. Okay, so thanks a lot, keep watching. Thank you.